This is one of the weirdest recalls I've ever seen. I'm going to explain why in just a moment. The Volkswagen ID4, every single one that's been purchased in the United States, every single one of them that's sitting at a dealership, they've all been recalled. If you own one, you have to return it to Volkswagen and they're going to change some things in the car. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Just want to say a big thank you to all of you for your support this year. I've really, it's meant a lot to me. And to tell you the truth, life has been pretty stressful and challenging over the last few months. And you guys have really played an enormous part in helping me to get through the day to day, which has been just crazy. Anyhow, speaking of crazy, Volkswagen ID4 recall. The burn rate is apparently high. We'll get to what that means in just a moment. Volkswagen has recalled every single ID4 electric vehicle ever made in the United States, and there's been quite a lot of them made. Volkswagen are recalling all 24,000 ID4s, 100% of estimated percentage with defect. So every single ID4 has this defect. It seems small to me, but anyway, they say it is. The roller sunshades may not meet the performance requirements. Roller sunshades. It seems odd, but normally the reason I say it seems odd is because often when there's a real weird thing like this, there's a bit more to the story and we're not hearing the full story. And that's what I'm wondering here. We're just not hearing the full story. Like, why would you recall for that? It just it seems so unnecessary and arbitrary. However, this is what they said. The burn rate of the material may sometimes be beyond the maximum allowable limit. Now, I didn't even know they had a burn rate for a sunshade, but anyway, in the unlikely case of a fire inside the vehicle, this may increase risk of injury to the vehicle occupants, said the safety recall report. How do they find out that the sunshades have a higher burn rate than what is acceptable? There's only one way they could have found this out. Pretty obviously, right? That doesn't mean anything untowards. Maybe someone smashed into a Volkswagen ID4. Maybe the other car caught fire and then the ID4 caught fire as well. And someone just happened to have a camera and was filming the burn rate of the sunshade. Does that sound like a likely story to you? Nah. Anyway, the burn rate of the material is the issue, so they need to change it. The chronology of events that happened on the 1st of November, Volkswagen's Product Safety Committee decided, out of an abundance of caution, due to inconsistent test results, a non-compliance recall was decided because the interior sunshade covering the panoramic glass roof may not consistently meet the requirements of some, arbitrary requirements. So Volkswagen have, for some reason, they're saying they've now tested, after this vehicle's been on sale for quite a while, they've now decided to test the burn rate of the sunshade. They didn't do this before selling it, but they're doing it now. And in the goodness of their hearts, they'll change it for you. I just want to know the full story here, Volkswagen. I don't think this is a big deal, but I want to know the truth. There's something behind this story. So what is this standard? Well, it's called FMVSS 302, and it says the standard of flammability of interior materials. The purpose is to, quote, reduce the deaths and injuries to motor vehicle occupants caused by vehicle fires, especially those originating in the interior of the vehicle from sources such as matches or cigarettes. That seems odd. Matches or cigarettes could burn the sunshade. The issue will be remedied for free as dealers will apply a fabric flame retardant onto the material of the roller sunshade. So basically the dealers are going to spray the thing with some sort of can of flame retardant and then you'll be good to go. So it might not take very long if you take your vehicle to the dealership. Some other recent recalls for the ID4 include one in April, which was resolving doors that were opening during driving. So you're driving along and your door opens, so they fixed that one. And also there was a stalling issue. In January, there was a recall for an electrical issue with a 12-volt battery that could have resulted in a battery fire. The 12-volt battery in ID4s, I believe, is not a lithium battery. It's a lead-acid battery, as it is in most vehicles. That's the probably biggest weak point of most EVs, the lead-acid battery. EVs, like a lot of new modern cars, they use their 12-volt battery heavily. And the batteries can die really, really quickly. So a lot of these manufacturers, they have a 12-month warranty on the 12-volt battery, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. There shouldn't be any part of a vehicle that you're paying a lot of money for that has a 12-month warranty, but they do because they're considered a consumable item. That's one thing to look out for. Tesla obviously had a lot of people complaining about those batteries dying, so Tesla changed them to a lithium battery. So that's the 12-volt battery now in Teslas has been upgraded for that specific reason. Let me know your thoughts on this issue in the comments. Bye-bye.